Are you applying for jobs and are not getting shortlisted? There could be an issue with your resume. In this video, I'm going to share some tips for creating a professional and winning resume. Stay with me as I explain these tips with you. My name is Abhishek Shrivastava and I have 28 plus years of IT industry experience into business analysis and project management. I'm also a CBAP certified professional. So let's get started with 6 tips. Tip number 1. There should be no spelling or grammar mistakes in your resume. It is possibly the biggest put-off for an employer. Just think about it from an employee perspective. If you can't write your resume correctly, how are you expected to do your job correctly? It shows that you are not serious about whatever you are doing. You can use a free tool like Grammarly, or there are many other tools available to check the spellings and the grammar. It's easy, quick, and free. Tip number 2. Never try to put information which is incorrect or made up. This is a serious mistake and must be avoided at all costs. The interviewer at some point in time can easily figure this out, and that will not only cost you a job, but you may be blacklisted forever. However, it is perfectly okay and recommended to present your skills in a language which makes it look more elegant and useful. Let's take an example. Let's say you want to write, I create a report by taking a dump of data from the system and send it to the business head for analysis on a daily basis. How about presenting this as helping stakeholders draw insights by sending them a well-compiled report on a daily basis? Do you feel the difference? You will feel the difference. So you can use this massaging, so-called massaging, in your resume by putting the right words for presenting your work. You can do it yourself, and if you find it difficult to do it yourself, there are many professionals available to do this for you. Tip number 3. Most employers look at your LinkedIn profile these days. So you should update your profile on LinkedIn and ensure that it matches your uploaded resume and has all the latest informations about your profile and achievements. Tip number 4. Minimize the personal information in your resume. Employers are not interested in knowing about your hobbies. For example, what do you like, what you don't like, you like to travel. These informations are of no use for an employer. This is also connected to the next tip, which is tip number 5. How many pages your resume should have. We have come across resumes which have even 5 to 6 pages or even longer. That is a strictly no-no. The ideal size of a resume is 2 to 3 pages. One of the ways to reduce the number of pages is to minimize the personal and irrelevant information as discussed in the previous step. Now it's time for the last step. Use a good template for creating the resume, because most of the employers take a decision by looking at page number 1 only. For example, on page number 1, you should have your key skills, which matches the job description, as well as your core achievements and your experience, along with the summary of the projects which you have undertaken so far. Each project should have your exact role and responsibility so that you can convey to the employer what you have been doing and how relevant or useful you are going to be to the organization. These were a few tips to help you make your resume professional. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.